Are you considering sales as a career, or are you already in sales and aren't making the money you had hoped you'd make by now? In this video, I'm going to explain why getting into SaaS sales was the greatest career move I've ever made and what mindset I brought into SaaS that made me successful in record time. Hey, my name is Troy Barter. I'm a sales leader with over 16 years of experience in sales and 9 years of experience in SaaS sales. I've worked to learn everything you need to be successful in sales the hard way. The purpose of this channel is to teach you everything I've learned so you can become successful in sales way faster than I did. There are a million reasons to decide on a new career path, and my point of view definitely isn't the only one to follow, but it's worked extremely well for me, and hopefully you'll find value in this video for yourself as well. Let's start with covering what SaaS sales actually is. SaaS stands for software as a service, meaning software that is generally purchased on a subscription model. For example, a GPS tracking company may charge a company a certain dollar amount per month per vehicle that they want to track for the ability to use their web-based GPS tracking software to keep track of what their fleet of vehicles are doing all day. SaaS is a great model because if you generate your customers a return on their investment, they'll continue to pay you month in and month out. As their business grows, so does the SaaS platform's income. What made me successful in SaaS sales is how I viewed the opportunity. I didn't view the SDR role as some low-end telemarketing job. I viewed it the same way someone would view a more prestigious career choice, because it is. Let's compare SaaS to a couple of professions that everyone looks at as prestigious careers: doctors and lawyers. When covering this, I'll be going over averages, and I'll cite links to where I found these averages in the video's description. Of course, doctors and lawyers can earn more than the amounts that we're going to cover, but these are the averages. For the purpose of this video, we're not even going to talk about the cost of schooling before these professions go into medical and law school, so it's actually even more that they're going to be in the hole by the end of this. We'll start with doctors. The average cost of a 4-year medical school is around $250,000 to $330,000 total. So before you earn a dime as a doctor, you're already up to $330,000 in the hole. The good news is the average doctor's salary is roughly $313,000 a year, so you'll end up making that up in no time. But wait, before doctors have a chance to get close to that average salary, they have residency for roughly 3 years, earning $64,000 a year on average during that time. That means that even if doctors immediately earned the average income out of residency, it would take them 7 to 8 years from the day they started medical school to the day they broke even from how much they paid to learn the profession versus what they've earned in it. Obviously, being a doctor is an incredibly worthwhile profession, but that's a long time to start making serious money at something. Now let's talk about lawyers. The average cost of 3 years of law school is roughly $133,000, and the average salary of a lawyer is roughly $127,000 a year. But the average first-year salary of a lawyer is $80,000, meaning it would take them a bare minimum of 4 to 5 years to break even. Again, law is an important profession and nothing to look down on, but that's a long time to be able to start making $133,000 a year. Now let's talk about what you can expect to earn if you start a career in SaaS sales. The average salary of a SaaS SDR is $49,000 with a variable commission of around $20,000. That means an average SDR that delivers their target stands to comfortably earn $60,000 to $70,000 in their first year. Some people pay to get trained in SaaS, but they shouldn't have to. Training should be free, and that's a huge part of what this channel provides. If you want to get into SaaS, subscribe here and I'll provide you with all the training you need to get started in SaaS sales. Performing SDRs generally get promoted to a team lead or an account executive role within 1 to 2 years. Entry-level SaaS account executives can expect to earn somewhere around $120,000 per year in their first year, even if they don't wildly overperform. Team leads earn around the same. It's feasible for an account executive or a team lead to make it to that sales director level. The average sales director in SaaS earns roughly $250,000 to $350,000 a year when adding their salary and variable comp, but this doesn't include any stock they may receive as well. In other words, in the same amount of time it takes a doctor or a lawyer to break even, a SaaS salesperson would be ahead of them by $350,000 if they never got promoted from SDR. If they moved to AE after 2 years, they would be ahead by at least $500,000. And if they moved to director after 2 years of being an AE, they would be ahead by $680,000, debt-free. There's countless other reasons why SaaS sales is a great career choice, but this is a big one. The key to success is that when you start as an SDR, you need to view that role with the same level of excitement and energy that someone would view getting their start as a doctor or lawyer. How many hours does a doctor or a lawyer spend learning their profession? How many all-nighters and weekend study sessions do they put themselves through to make less money than you could average in SaaS sales? If you see the bigger picture and view the SaaS sales opportunity with the same level of reverence that someone does for those other professions, you will separate yourself from your peers and hit the ground running. I'll cover more about the mindset you should have to be successful successful in SaaS sales in my next video. In the meantime, I hope this helped you. And if it did, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. There's more to come.